Hey, what's up guys? I have been working on an access control system with 20x4 LCD screen, buzzer and LEDs, relays, and of course the RFID scanner. Sorry for the mess of the wiring. Maybe I will put a schematics sometimes. I'm using without you see serial backpack, which are connected to A4 and A5, and of course 5 volt and ground. Relays are connected out of the signal pins for the LED and both LEDs actually, and the buzzer is on a separate pin. The buzzer sound and delay are customizable. Also the timer for the relay to open, so you can decide how long they stay open for, like mounting a pneumatic air system for raising a lid that I'm supposed to be working on. I'm building a military fridge, a tactical fridge if you can say. A little bit geeky fridge, but still. So I'm gonna use a pneumatic system. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you guys get the picture, I hope. Or you can just use any type of function of the relay. And the relay is running on 5 volts connected to Arduino. The RFID scanner is again a little bit messy wiring, but just been working on and finished it right now. You can use card or a tag. They usually come with the RFID RC522 scanner. Sorry for a little bit pause here. Of course I need to mention that the RFID needs 3.3 volts, and you can connect that right on the Arduino. That's very important. I have not tested it by connecting on 5 volts, but I don't recommend that at all. On the code, this is a quite complex code. There's a lot of system here. I'm just gonna scroll down, so you might pause the video or do whatever you feel like. Maybe I'll put a link for the code in the description later on. Maybe. If you guys ask nicely. So yeah, it's a quite complex code. I've been using some of the coding from Kristian. Blåsol is his name, and a Portuguese guy, I don't remember his name. That's the main code I've been using, and the buzzer I have made by myself, including. So here's a little bit the description. You need to include these libraries. There are several types of libraries for liquid crystal I2C. You can just download and try it. You will maybe have a wrong declaration here if it comes to that. I have been able to figure out the address of my LCD. I've been using I2C scanner, downloaded from I think Arduino IDE forum, or I just Google it. The lock, rule number 1, when you get access granted, rule number 1 activates, connected to pin 7 on the Arduino. Rule number 2, when access denied, it's connected to pin 6, and the buzzer is connected to 5. The setup file Probably you guys think the code is quite messy, but I really don't care because it works. So you can decide to clean it up or do whatever you want with it. But this is my way to do it, and I'm actually a beginner at this. I made some project earlier, but not quite quite well with the Arduino coding so far. So that's why I've been mixing some different authors' coding into this project. So sorry guys for misusing it, I don't hope you think so, but yeah. Some points here are kinda Portuguese, but this means the main menu, like this. Of course this is fully customizable. I will scroll down again where you can do that. Here you can type in whatever you want. Set the cursor and type in whatever you want. Welcome or something, yeah. Then I'm gonna scroll up a bit. This is my first video, so yeah, just filming with my iPhone. Not more complex than that, so bear with me. Yeah. As I said, the menu. And before the menu appears, or while the menu appears, you will hear 3 beeps. Like when I'm pressing now the reset button on the Arduino, like if you're powering on the access control or do whatever you want. You hear 3 beeps. This, of course, the frequency. This is the type of sound, the delay between the beeps. Since it's in setup, it will only run 1 time. So if you had a loop, it will go over and over and over again. I think. As I said, I'm a beginner. But yes, this is defined by the buzzer, which has been defined here. You can change the delay if you want beep beep beep, or yeah, do whatever you want. These 2 here I have borrowed from Kristian Blåsol, a really great YouTuber. Got good projects going on, I think. And my first RFID project, I used his completely coding, and I was really happy with it. It functions very well, so I recommend that also. Yeah, here on the while loop, you can see it will start you can start a serial monitor. It's in Norwegian, but yeah, and it starts the serial. Now I'm gonna scan a card. You might hear the access granted beep, but you will also see the UID right here. This right here is the ID for the card or a tag. So I'm gonna close that for now. So it's gonna find the serial or like the UID of the tag, and here is the exciting thing. You enter the UID of the scanned tag right here, as I also written on the up here. Here you can write what you want again, and also the access granted beep, and then it triggers the relay, and then returning back to menu. Since this is a hack, I'm going to use his card. You can see right here, and this is my Xbox, and quite messy here, but still. Hack, I'm going to use his card. As you see, scan a card. Just enter it on the RFID scanner. Let's see if I can get a little bit better picture with the green LED over there. I'm scanning right now. Welcome hack, access granted. Relay turns on as long with the LED, and then returns to the menu. access granted. Again, you can feel free to change the cursor settings and the beep frequency, how long the beep is going to work, so yeah. And then just copy as much as you want. Remember that now my completely code is using 40% of Arduino Uno, and I'm not sadly using the real one, the original Arduino Uno. I'm using Geek Creds or something like that, bought from banggood.com, as well as the relay, the LCD screen, some components, and the RFID scanner. So yes, back to the code again. As I said, keep copying, paste, copy and paste. Don't forget that, I think. So yeah, keep copying and paste as much as you want. So since we are an airsoft team located here in Norway, we are our team is named SAW Airsoft Team, because our field is located at an old SAW factory. We got a field there, indoor field, and we have been playing on different SAW names like Saber SAW, Rip SAW, and Jigsaw, like that. So keep on going and copy and paste. Let's see. Here you also need to copy the same UID tags. Like this is for the UID 1 hack. This is for the hack one. Copy and paste this line. Oh, shit. Yeah. Copy and paste this line down below. Just remember to use different. Otherwise it will not accept the code. It will, but then it will say invalid card as well as the first one, access granted. So by this one it stays just welcome. And then other cards will be denied or invalid, if you can say, with 3 error beeps and 3 card invalid LCD blink. The text of the LCD, on the LCD. My English second language here in Norway, but bear with me. Yeah, display, it turns the display, and display is on, and when you scan the tag, it says card invalid, sends a buzzer out, it's a delay, turns the display off, then it turns the display on again, the card invalid shows up again with tone, turns the display off, turns the display on, and when it's on, it's in card invalid. Then it will activate relay number 2. Here you can put a voice module that you can buy on banggood.com that says access denied, as well as the relay number 1. You can have a voice module saying that access granted, or use a siren, or yeah, whatever you feel like. And here again, the menu screen, the main menu, scanner tag or card. In this case, we're just going to use card for our team, but you can use tag as well. You can buy those also separately on banggood.com. I have not been paid from banggood.com by saying this, but it's quite affordable prices on banggood.com. So yeah, now I'm gonna demonstrate the invalid card.